A League of Their Own is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Sony. It can be found as a slipcover edition available at your local and online retailers. I've seen this film many times, and I've always considered it to be one of those type of comfort movies. It's a really solid film that, in my opinion, has almost a perfect cast, and the direction from Penny Marshall brings this entire movie together. While I'm not admittedly a huge baseball fan in real life, I do enjoy movies about them, and I think A League of Their Own is one of the better films in that space. I go back to this one quite a bit, and I enjoy it every time. A League of Their Own on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 239:1 with native 4K resolution, and it supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision transfer. This is the second version of A League of Their Own on 4K, the first one available as part of the Columbia Classics Collection Volume 1. Well, now we have an individual release with Dolby Vision. And just like that disc, it supports a transfer that was restored from the original camera negative. The source condition is just as clean as the first 4K, as is grain structure, which is properly filmic and well preserved. Now, the main difference, which I mentioned a moment ago, is the disc's inclusion of Dolby Vision. Just like many of Sony's past Dolby Vision upgraded 4Ks, the differences aren't going to be night and day. The problem, if you could call it that, is that Sony HDR-only transfers are already some of the best in the industry. As I went back and forth, the only real noticeable difference is that the palette seemed a tad bit more refined. That's really it. The lush green of the baseball fields, for instance, were just that much more lush in Dolby Vision, though I dare say to the casual viewer, they would really find no fault in the HDR-only disc. Visually, the transfer presents a beautiful organic-looking image with bold colors that often produce striking results. Black levels are properly deep with well-balanced night scenes and dimly lit interiors. With the 4K resolution, textures show an appreciable uptick over the existing Blu-ray. The transfer offers nice depth in overall detail, and mid-level and faraway shots benefit as well. There is no visible difference between this edition and the one from the collection. It's clear that the purpose of this release is not necessarily to tempt owners of the first disc, but to make it available for everyone without having to shell out the cash for the collection. That for me is a worthwhile endeavor, and as such, more can enjoy this film looking the best it has on physical media. A League of Their Own on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby Atmos audio mix, which of course folds down to a Dolby True HD 7.1. There is also a 5.1, 2.0 audio tracks, as well as multiple international offerings. Ported over directly from the previous 4K disc is a 1-to-1 match in the form of Dolby Atmos. The audio is wonderfully spacious and envelops the listener effectively, especially during the back half of the film. Height channel activity mostly consists of occasional ambience, score and music beats, and the echoing voice of the baseball announcer. It's not heavy-handed in its delivery, but still fairly consistent. Crowd noise pushes through regularly in the mid-level and rears, which becomes more intense and excited as the season enters the final stretch. Dialogue reproduction is clean with no issues to report. The LFE is understandably subtle in its delivery and is used to punctuate in-film moments when called for. Only a theatrical trailer can be found on the 4K disc itself, as the bulk of the extras are from the previously made available Blu-ray. Madonna's music video is included, 3 episodes from the spin-off television series from the early 90s, some deleted scenes, and the 9 memorable innings documentary is also here. And lastly, an audio commentary from director Penny Marshall. For the picture quality, I'm going to give A League of Their Own on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A+. The new Dolby Vision infused transfer is a beautiful looking picture and not too dissimilar from the HDR only disc. The movie on physical 4K is excellent, and fans of the film should definitely pick this one up. For the audio, I scored it an A. The crowd excitement is infectious as the Atmos puts you right into the middle of the game, as this is a well done audio mix. There is a healthy amount of immersive elements that keep home theater owners engaged, and I don't think anyone will be disappointed with the track. And for the extras, I graded them a C. Unfortunately, nothing new was included as far as bonus materials go, so we are just left with what was previously available on the old Blu-ray. There are some good stuff here to be found for sure, but I think we deserve something new for this release. So that is my review of A League of Their Own on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Sony. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link in the comment section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel, but if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.